So it is quite possible this settlement is being made entirely for the focus of building a single campus in it, but that's fine. 76 turns of campus glory. Oh dear, but look, that +7, that's worth it. That's just a silly desert tile and everything, so, it's beautiful. We're just going to leave the city alone. Yeah, in 76 turns, we'll come back to it and go, oh, are you done? Lovely. And in case you were wondering, it's Bothell. It's actually the last one over 900 meters. I know, excitingly interesting, isn't it? Now, where am I going to move this settler to? I can keep going east, which are good locations, but these are all sort of in the plains. Or I can sort of see if there's stuff I can settle out into the coast. But this is less threatened. I might actually send my settler deliberately out this way to come and have a look. I mean, look, we've got some options here. This is a double, what do they call it? Like a double geothermal fissure sort of location in this area. So maybe I'll pop it here. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. Where's my settler gone? Right, go to here. Yeah, that's a weird route to take, but sure, why not? Once construction finishes as well, I'm going to need a load of builders. So I'm going to take a little bit of time just to get some builders, make sure all my tiles are improved, because yeah, the extra production just from a single lumber mill is beautiful. And things we've got like dyes that haven't been improved, we've got fish that haven't been improved over here, we've got barbarians. Goodness me, a quadrireme off the coast. What are we going to do? I'm actually just going to quickly switch to builders because we're producing these across our empire at the moment. Lovely. No point in any wildcard policies, I literally cannot pick those up. And this archer has been gallantly firing at my swordsman just as I slowly approach, and now the execution has happened. Glorious. Lovely stuff. Let's build a lumber mill. Look at that. We now have a 5 yield tile. Tasty. What a production centre Scarfell Pike is already. 20 construction. It's not the best. You know, we could have better, but for now, it's good. Skidor is in desperate need already of housing. It's doing very, very well for itself. I think it's probably better to get the housing like this. Yes, and then to get a builder afterwards. Yeah, I think that's probably the best route. At some point, I really should get education, so let's go for mathematics. Yeah, and then follow it up with education. Apprenticeship is a useful one, but I mean, I'm not going to build too many industrial zones where I can help it, because I don't want to ruin my adjacency. But you know what? Maybe I should. Yeah. It's not that I shouldn't build them, it's just that I need to be careful where I build them. That's the thing. Recorded history, here we come. Lovely. Finally eclipsed Germany in science. This is how good a start we are. We're not even above turn 100 yet, and we've already become the science leader, which is fantastic. Free inquiry. Yes, maybe one day. One day we'll get all of these things into our empire and it'll be absolutely glorious. I really want to work that iron tile, but it's going to massively hit the campus science, so I won't do that. What's this builder going to do? We've got 3 charges with him. Interesting. In fact, this one also has 3 charges. He can go and make a lumber mill there. You are heading to the horses. Actually, no. You head out and head to the horses that way. I want you to go and get those dyes for me. The horses will weirdly give me a culture bomb and allow me to improve both of those whales near Helvellyn, so that's quite good actually. Oh, for God's sake, they are replacing themselves. The barbarians know that I was going to come and exterminate them. They're playing smart this game. They've achieved sentience in a way that I'm not happy with. Never mind, it's all good. Build an aqueduct. But I'm going to vote for Wales to grant duplicate resources just to set myself up, and I'll go for myself to get extra trade route points for. We're not going to win either of those because we've got no points, and I know Sweden has just put like 100 points into this. Okay, right, so we don't get involved in anything that's going on at the moment, but that's fine. Right, heal yourself up, swordsman. We've got some killing to do. Oh my god, it's like a tribal village just on a tiny island in the North Sea by Sweden. Oh, I love it when you find things like that. That's so cute. Oh, glorious. This is a big old map. I love primordial maps. Just so good. Military training, that's actually quite a bad one. It's a very low cost civic, that, but never mind. Great Gable, the next edition of our fantastic empire. Look at this, wonderful. This is actually going to be a pretty good city. I've got my trader unit here. Can I get back to Scarfell Pike? Yes, I can. Okay, this is a really good one because that's going to put a huge road down that sort of connects my empire, and it'll also get my commercial hub up and running pretty quickly. Great Gable itself is going to be a fine little city because it's got a lot of space. In fact, actually, I might treat it just to a gold purchase. Let's get the builder down immediately. Yeah, that's probably a good use of gold. I mean, I can get the sugar working, I can get the wheat working. All of these things are good. Helveland's campus is up and running. That's marvellous. That's another 6 science. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Well, let's get a granary going. We want to be able to keep all of our cities nice and big, and having topped-up granaries is a really good way of going. I think a watermill in this city, actually, to improve the wheat. Why not? Here we go. It's the pasture bomb. Bang! Oh, yes. Just get those whales now. I love that Australian ability. It's like pointless for most of the game, but the few times it does pop in, just makes your day. Absolutely makes your day. But we've got lots of amenities in now. That's with all of these bits and pieces, that's like 3 amenities. We've gone from 0 to 3 in the space of, actually no, we've got some camps here. That's 4. That's good. That means our city should be pretty happy very soon. Oh, I like a happy city. This is really, really, really good. I still think Skidor is going to be one of my best cities. Oh, the Aztecs are not going to like me, because I'm unlikely to have the same resources considering they are that far away from me. But that's okay. We'll try the old delegation switcheroo. That's fine. Declare friendship. No, it doesn't work. Delegation. Yeah, there you were happy with that. That's actually quite surprising. No, I keep missing my click. Open borders. Come on, I'll give you a point or 2. Excellent. Wonderful. Actually, Sweden want to be my friends. Yes. Lovely. It's good to have Sweden as a friend. I have 14 of my finest political power for you. What would you give me? 10 gold per turn. What about a book? What about a book? No, they won't give me a book. Well, how about if I give you a load of iron as well? And then, what would you give me now? 18 gold per turn. Yes, that doubles my income. Okay, it takes me from 24 to like 42. So, oh, Sweden, you are the best ally. This is wonderful. And the commercial hub is up. And I get the points for it. Wonderful. Wonderful. And recorded. Oh, this is going to be the time where it all happens. I've even, completely destroyed the barbs up there. That's beautiful. Great Gable is very happily just sort of growing along with its new builder friend. Lovely. Skidor actually can help me get a little bit more culture per turn, just so I can boost up through the civics a little bit. Lovely. That's another 5 coming in per turn. The government, I'm sorry, this is now going to be the policy that I stick with for pretty much the rest of the game. Natural philosophy plus 100% campus district adjacency bonus. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Well, there we go. I probably should do something that's a bit more fun than discipline. 83 science. Here we go. This is where Australia plays like Australia. And I've even got Wales in. Oh, I'm just so delightfully happy with everything. Oh, what a game so far. This is an acceleration start, if you ask me. This is wonderful. So now that I've got recorded history, it doesn't really matter what I go for. Mysticism? Yeah, that gets me an extra envoy. But I don't really mind. Oh, look, Aztecs want to be friends with me. Oh, that's exciting. Aztec friends for you and me. Let's see what Bologna explores for me. That's a good punch. Oh, look at all that. Yes. Oh, we've got loads of places we need to keep on settling. Yep, settlers. Keep coming out. We've got some stuff to do here. This is wonderful. Always trade your luxuries with the Aztecs if you can, and then they won't kill you on some horrible sacrificial altar. Yeah. Best to be avoided where possible. Oh, you see, I can get an industrial zone here. There's a +2. That might be doing me some good. Or do I go for a commercial hub? Because I can probably get some decent yield. Oh no, there's no more breathtaking yields around. Okay, I thought there was more breathtaking tiles around than I suspected. There's just this little gap here. So Scarfell actually isn't going to be giving me too much more. Actually, a library. That's a 4 science library these days. I really shouldn't not build my libraries. Helvellyn and Skidor, I think, are missing libraries. So we'll get those in next time. Yeah, now that I've got education, building libraries really is an important thing to do. I want to get Einstein. He's the one that gives you 3 libraries and universities, and then also then improves those same universities. He's a really good one to get if I can help it. Actually, I'm going to put the huge amounts of production in Skidor now, because I can improve this camp. I can improve that those hills there to give me a lumber mill, which is a really, really cool thing. Dams aren't really important. Celestial navigation. Let's get some harbours. I probably shouldn't neglect harbours. Australia doesn't get particularly good harbours, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't build them, because harbours generally are probably better in terms of getting your cities good. Look at that, 5 gold now on that tile. Oh, it is delicious. Delicious. Now, am I realistically going to expect Nanodol to survive? It is protected pretty well by mountains, so maybe it will. Alright, well I'll take the 1 culture. I'll just help my capital the smallest amount, which is a really, really good thing. What more tech should we get? Let's have a look at this. Niter is always useful to know if that exists in the game, so let's just jump into Niter. I'm sure we'll have some because we've got a lot of volcanoes near us, and it tends to spawn around volcanoes, in my opinion, fairly rapidly. We'll see if that works out to be correct. Well, there is a lot of Niter around the mountains, but just not my mountains. There's lots in there. There's loads over here. So we've got enough to be getting by, I believe. It's just, yeah, not near where we need it, but that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Buttresses, and then cartography. Those are going to be our next moves. I might get some boats in Helvellyn very soon. Georgia is not going to like me at all because I have no walls. But that's okay. We don't mind because she is just in the arse end of nowhere. 14 pop capital. Wow. Okay, as you do. Gonna start rush buying things like markets to keep my gold as high as possible. In fact, actually, we do a little trading session, aren't we? We've got tons of resources that I believe Sweden doesn't have. Sweden definitely are eating through the iron, but don't have anything of themselves. So it's 6 gold per turn for the iron, which is a lovely deal. And then their favourite political power. Look at that. 83 just up front in one go. And then another 10 gold per turn. I've now got 28 coming in per turn from deals. That's pretty good. Let's get rid of this copper as well. I like the idea of this copper tile giving me not just sort of a production, but I want to put, what do they call them, outback stations on the desert when it's available. I think that would be a really good combo in that area. We've got some huge production coming in. These lumber fields are really, really, really good. In fact, actually, this area, Bowfell, sorry, is a rubbish city at the moment, but it will come good pretty quickly. And we've got more settlers are going to start making their way to this direction as well. We've got 2 more libraries being made, and don't forget, because we've got Bologna, as soon as I pop libraries and markets down, we start getting huge amounts of great person points. We've already got 8 scientist points coming in. We should actually start getting a great scientist or 2 soon, I hope. Check out that for another commercial hub. Another +5. Casually brilliant. Thank you very much. As I say, science and gold. Also, 100 science by turn 106. It's not quite by 100 by 100, but if you do get 100 by 100, you're doing very well indeed, so I'll take that. It's not too bad. Where am I going on the tech tree? Industrialization probably is the one to do, so yeah, let's go military tactics and we'll head down that way. Oh, this will be the test. Korea, the science queen. Do we have enough to beat her? 104? No, she's just better than we are. Terrible. Well, there we go. Here's our science competitor. She's leading 28 techs, I've got 23. Okay, we've still got a bit to do. Oh my, our swordsman appears to be very quickly surrounded by barbarian Run! Run! We're going to lose our... Oh my god, if we lose our swordsman to that, that's embarrassing. Like, oh dear. Dear, dear, dear. My god, there were like 7 boats I saw just in that second before I died. I lost the swordsman. That's really annoying, because he's supposed to be escorting this settler. Oof. Never mind. Never mind. A painful, painful thing that... I mean... What am I going to do? I'm going to get a load more trade routes hopefully soon. Do I put Magnus in and give him a surplus logistics? That might help my capital to grow. I need it to get to 7 pop, but it's really struggling. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to... Civil service, see if I can get alliances up and going. That'll be quite a nice little addition. Lovely. I think that Sweden would love an alliance. Aztecs, if a military alliance with the Aztecs is always fun, because they tend to explore quite heavily. They tend to go to war quite a lot, so you get to sort of see about, have a little poke about everywhere. Normally I go for feudalism to get the builder card. I really like that builder card, but again, no point in this game because I don't have enough policy cards to do it because of this damn game we're playing. Actually, that's a nice little route. Scarfell Pike to Skidor. It gives a little bit more food for the capital, but it also puts a road right round there, which is awesome. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. My First industrial zone is done. Awesome. I'm going to put another industrial zone by my capital. Those two should service pretty much my entire civilization. This barbarian, too many barbarians. I need to actually focus on getting a couple of horsemen. It's only 4 turns to get a horseman, so really I should have done this a long time ago, but never mind. Oh, the Viking is here. Nice to meet you. I wonder what your military score is. 1,567. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, and he may even have a coastal capital that might actually be in range of mine, which is a lovely thing. Also, these barbs are just like absolute nightmares because they just keep killing my goddamn stuff. Please stop it. Please. I just don't care. He's really trying, really trying my patience now. Could you stop killing all of my stuff? I mean, that's so many things you pillaged. Ugh, I really shouldn't just let one barbarian kill my entire empire. That is exactly what's ending up happening. But never mind. Anyway, this is a terrible name. A terrible name for a city. We're going to go for the next one. Pillar. Yes, there are some great names for mountains in the Lake District. Pillar. Oh, it just gives you sense of greatness, doesn't it? And power. Let's have a look at these campuses. There's a +7 here. Oh, that is a tasty tile. Let's do that. Just built the capital, university in the capital. Career is still 119. So they are going to be genuine contenders. Like, real problems. 14 turns until I get population to get to 7 pop. So, yeah, the capital just continues to pump out settlers. It's going to be a long old game, and until I really start taking cities from Germany, it's not going to be the quickest, but as soon as we get towards industrialization, we can get some really good stuff. I like the idea of light cavalry doing well, and I like the idea of me having culture bombs. I don't think either will get past, because, you know, especially 200 diplomatic favour over here. Oh! I get culture bombs. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Well, I've just, you know, ended up using a load of my political favour, but what about the rest? Sweden, you've always been a fantastic trading partner of mine. Why don't you grab all of this stuff? 13 gold per turn. Look at that. Wonderful. In fact, you want some Wales as well. 11 gold per turn. They really want Wales. They are ready for Wales. So there's the cultural alliance. That's a good one to have with Sweden. And then we'll get the military alliance going with the Aztecs. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Have a horse. Have a single horse. There we go. In fact, actually, they needed a load of horses there. A load of horses. Why don't you have all those? 9 gold per turn, yes. Lovely. Skidor is turning into a nice little city, actually. I quite like it. Really good. I've already got a commercial hub, I've already got a campus. I can build an industrial zone, which would give me some stuff. Maybe more of an aqueduct, but no. I'm going to put a theatre square down. I need a little bit of culture here. I don't want to let Sweden run away with it. They've already got 177 culture, so the threat of a culture victory for them is significant, to say the least. Oh my god, I have a great scientist, and it's the university and library one. Oh my goodness, Newton. It wasn't Einstein, it was Newton. And Great Gable is 1 turn off finishing. Goodness me, what a result. Oh, we're going to get so much science from that one. This is good. I've actually got just a single, a pair of horsemen now that are ready to run around and find stuff for me, which is brilliant. I still think this is going to be really good, actually. Districts next to coasts or lakes. So that's like what? Hang on, right. If I just have a look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it would get me 18 culture if I could get Nandadal. So you know what? I'm going to put a few points into Nandadal, see if we can't steal them. Right, 133 science. Put that down. 146 immediately. Oh. This is going to get really... This is the science game. I like this. Can we get a science victory without using any governments? I think this is a bit nuts. We're going to go for a little bit of war. I don't like to sit back and just literally do nothing but science. So we'll see what we can do. But industrialization. If I've got coal, I'm going to get a lot of production in, because Scarfell Pike is going to have a good option. Yep, you know what? I'm always willing to sell my horses. You know I am. Keeps the trades in. Keeps everything going quite nicely. Yeah, if Scarfell Pike can get an industrial zone, oh, beautiful. But eventually I'll keep settling and I'll hit Germany's borders and I'll be able to send troops over to try and kill them. Hopefully I won't have to, wait until bombers, but if I have to, then, it's not the end of the world. It's just it would be a little bit nice to sort of maybe go after them with other stuff. I mean, if Germany go for one of my city-states, that'll be the one. Maybe I could lure them into war. If I denounce them, get them unhappy with me, maybe they will be tempted enough to attack me. It's possible, because I want them to attack me, ultimately. That's the best option, because then I get the production bonus. And ultimately, I'd like it if they did take a city-state or two, because then I could liberate them and be free. Anyway, I'm speculating. Nan the Doll. Let's get this one in. Look at that, 31 to 57. Oh my goodness, that's so much. And Nanodol, yeah, Nanodol is super safe from Germany. Okay, so that's fine. That's good. Almost at guilds. Almost at guilds. This is where we need to be. I need outback stations in my life. They're just too good, and we haven't got any. Oh look, salt. Lovely. For 20 political power? No. As much as I like salt, I don't need it, and I'd rather take 25 political powers worth of deal with Sweden, because my goodness, they give me lots of stuff. And a jade as well. Again, useful. I do appreciate it, but not this time. 16 gold per turn? Yeah, it's like 480 gold for 5 turns worth of stuff. That's amazing. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, this road needs to sort of completely connect up through to Scarfell Pike, so I'm just going to do a quick route back to Skiddaw, just to keep both there from, I want it growing. I want it happy. Can I get a trade route into Pillar? Yes, I can. Lovely. Okay, these little cities, man, they're growing very slowly. Then it's not as quick as I would potentially like, but, it's better to keep settling. What's Great Gable going to do? Now you've got the most amazing district going. There's actually room for an amazing industrial zone here. So I think I might go aqueduct to here and see what happens. I've actually managed a normal era this entire game. This is ridiculous. Never mind. Anyway, discovering new continents? Yeah, that could be quite good. Or districts or trade routes. You know what, we're actually more likely to finish the trade route. We've got 4 of them. It's probably the best route to do. Just look at some of these yields in my empire. +6, +9, +7, +7, +7, +7, +5, +2, +5, +6. I love Australia. I don't know why I have never played with them before. Like, they are just the most ridiculous civ. Just literally by settling in beautiful areas, you seem to just get the world. It's amazing. And let's just get this pasture. Oh, wonderful. And we're only 4 turns from outback stations. Oh, guys, this is too much. It's all coming together so quickly. Oh, well, here's industrialization anyway. Just as Scarfell Pike turns, population 7, which means it's just in time for an industrial zone, just on the coast here. Lovely. That'll be a good addition to the empire. Actually, Scarfell itself, I can get a factory and a coal power plant soon. Just building up the golds to do it. I'll keep trading with Sweden just to maximise everything. Horsemen, you cross the river. Let's see if we can't get rid of that barbarian outpost. These horsemen are actually very useful just to sort of run around and keep my empire safe. Very handy. I like it. Pasture bomb! Wha-bam! Oh, look at all that land. Oh, it's so beautiful. One thing I could do, that's steam power. That's canals. Canals, and also railway simulator. I need to build 1 encampment then. Somewhere's going to have to build an encampment for me in order so that I can build military engineers, but that is a sacrifice I am more than happy to take. There's some two sources of coal there. Did you see? Just sort of next to each other. Oh my god. They are next to the industrial zone. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, how amazing. This industrial zone's amazing. Okay. Great. Well, that was 1 coal. I don't know where the other coal was. Let's have a quick look. Coal. This is going to be an amazingly horrible search because it's going to take up the whole map, but let's have a look. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's loads of coal around. Lovely. Oh, there's one under the university, so I'm already getting coal per turn. Lovely. Oh, this game is all coming together. This is brilliant. So Germany has actually gone for Nan Nadal, so I can legitimately denounce them for that. Grievances against them. Yes. Okay, we're going to denounce them for that. Hopefully, we can get them to dislike me enough. Yeah, there we go. They think about going to war with me. I could do with that production boost. They're so far away from me, they're not going to be able to actually give me any proper threat. It'll just sort of, yeah, give me a production boost. This is good. This is good. Oh, look at that for a deal. Just get rid of all the horses I don't need for all of this stuff. I mean, no, like, what would you give me for that? 18 gold per turn. What a deal. That's 18 gold per turn just this turn. We've got another 30 political power, which I'm assuming you're going to love. Another 19 gold per turn. Oh my word, our economy is flourishing. It is a flourishing manically right now. This is beautiful. Let's get Pingala in as a researcher. That'll just give me a little bit of a science boost just to make sure that I stay ahead. I've got a horseman that is running around. I mean, did you see this? There's barbs in this area giving me grief. I've got a settler on the way, so I'm just keeping my horsemen around. Make sure that nobody does anything naughty. The Outback Station, that is now complete. So we need to get builders in everywhere.